Hello and welcome to my channel. Today, let's talk about sociology. But first, let me spend a few moments answering a question that I get asked very often about this book of mine. And the question is, the title of your book is 222 Sociology Questions and Answers. Why did you choose the question and answer format for your book? Well, there are two major reasons. First, as a professor for many years, it has always been my belief that the easiest and fastest way to explain an issue or a problem in any subject is to treat it as a question and then provide a short and easy answer. In this sense, I'm pretty much a Socratic type of professors who teach by asking and answering questions. Secondly, at the time of publishing this book, a term was very commonly used, especially in the tech world, and that was FAQ, which stands for Frequently Asked Questions. I found that FAQ was the most effective way of explaining and solving complicated problems. So I borrowed the idea for my book. Besides, I wanted my book to be like a manual to which readers can easily refer whenever they need to look up a sociological term, a theory, a famous name, or anything like that. For me, the question and answer format is most suitable for this purpose. So, these are the two major reasons why this book is entitled 222 Sociology Questions and Answers. Now, you may ask, why 222? Well, not for a particular reason. 222 was just enough for me to cover most issues for this book. Besides, I thought it was a funny number and easy to remember. This copy is the 4th edition, which is the latest. Since its publication, this book has been my bestseller on Amazon. So, what is sociology? Different sociologists and different professors of sociology may define sociology in different ways based on their different experience and different emphasis. For example, if you Google the word sociology, you will get hundreds of different definitions. As a professor, I want to make everything simple and easy. So my definition of sociology is a simple, short, and very easy to remember, and that is, sociology is the scientific study of human behavior in society. There are 3 key words which are essential to a correct understanding of sociology in this definition. First, scientific. Sociology is a science. What is a science, you may ask? Well, instead of giving you a complicated definition, let me compare science with art and ask an easier question. Who is an artist? Painters, musicians, dancers, sculptors, etc. What do they have in common to make them artists? The answer is obvious. They create stuff. But science is different from art. Unlike an artist, a scientist's job is not to create, but to discover. To discover is to find something that is already there. Sociology is a science because a sociologist's job is to discover rules, guidelines, principles which guide human behavior, which are not created by sociologists. Another reason why sociology is a science is that sociologists make discoveries by using scientific methods such as observation and experiment. The second keyword is behavior. The subject of sociological study is human behavior, not an object in nature. We study what human beings do and how they do it in a particular social circumstance. The third keyword is society, which simply means people. For sociologists, all human behavior happens when we influence other people or when we are influenced by other people. We are all dependent on one another for our very existence. What kind of people we are is not decided by ourselves, but by other people. Likewise, the way we look at the world is the result of our exposure to other human beings. Sociologists, using a variety of methods of empirical investigation and critical analysis to help us understand how we influence and how we are influenced by other people in society. Sociology is about people. If you are interested in knowing how they interact, how they develop relationships, how you can better deal with them, you should study sociology. Or if you wonder about a specific social problem, such as this one, why there are rich people and poor people, or this one, why men and women behave differently, studying sociology will give you a good answer. Of course, if you want to know more about sociology, please subscribe to this channel. As a professor of sociology, I enjoy talking about sociology on this channel as well as in the classroom. Sociology is both interesting and challenging because the subject of it is the social world, which is enormous, extremely complex, and ever-changing. Sociological questions are many and various, and anyone such as your grandma or your next-door neighbor who knows nothing about atoms or molecules may have lots of questions or opinions about society. This is also a reason why some people claim that sociology is a controversial subject. Different people may have totally different opinions. For a sociologist, another challenge is to set aside his or her own biases and preconceptions about how society should work. His or her task is to discover and explain how society functions. Most sociologists work in academia, teaching sociology and conduct sociological research. Oftentimes, their findings are used by policymakers, law enforcement agencies, and others. Some sociologists work for government agencies, think tanks, non-profit organizations, or private corporations. They also publish research reports which can impact policies or rally public support for a particular cause. Students who major in sociology may find themselves employed in a variety of fields after graduation. They may work as law enforcement officers, social workers, high school teachers, and educational administrators, journalists, business consultants, and so on and so forth. Finally, let me point out the difference between society and sociology. Society and sociology are two different words, and they refer to different concepts. Society is what sociologists study. Sociology is the study of society. Some people make the mistake of using social when they should have used sociological. Whether crime rates in your community go up or down, for example, it is a social problem. But if you try to find out how they go up or down, you are trying to solve a sociological problem. Well, that is all that I wanted to talk about today. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.